Iowa.
So for Women's History Month, we're talking with the West Moines Chamber of Commerce on the importance of having strong women in mentorship roles. Joining me now is Catherine Harrington, CEO and President, and Debbie DeCamp, the Chief Marketing Officer of the West Moines Chamber of Commerce. You all are just such a powerhouse team, and you just celebrated your 7th annual conference. So this, I'm bummed I wasn't there because I feel like it's a think tank, right?
Yeah.
But how did it go? What were some of the takeaways of this intentional women's mentorship conference?
It was incredible. We had about 350 people at Prairie Meadows. It was an all-day event, and we had near 100 mentors. Debbie DeCamp was one of our mentors, and actually our presenting sponsor, Wellaby, was our presenting sponsor. So we could not have done this event without Debbie and her group. So.
What was your group like? What were some of the things people were talking about?
So my mentoring session, I talked about perseverance over perfection.
Yeah.
And there were 3 key takeaways that I gave everybody. That was, one was control what you can control, right? Don't waste your time or energy on the things that you can't control, things that can't change. Number 2 is silence that inner critic. One of the things that, as we went around our table talking, so many of us struggle with insecurities, and just knowing that you're not alone with that, and how do you silence that inner critic? And then third, making sure you're surrounding yourself with the right people, because the right people around you, whether that's personally or professionally, can really make all the difference.
And as women, it is just a fact that the higher you climb in your career, and life goes on, you go through different stages of life at home, be it you have kids, you have a partner, everything still relies on you. If you have parents who are aging that need your care, they still need you. Your career does not change the realities of what women carry, the responsibility we carry at home. How are you navigating that perfection, persistence or perseverance, all of it, right? That's a hard balance to find, especially in this fast-paced world.
And that's what this event was really there to support these folks, to have these authentic conversations where they can really just be themselves and be true to what they're going through. And that event really became a support mechanism, and also relationship building. So the new friends that we've all made because of this event is phenomenal. Like the networks that people have made, and knowing Debbie and knowing all these other incredible leaders is just, that will propel people's careers like nothing else.
And women do internalize more, and there's so much we don't say about what we're navigating, the self-doubt we feel, especially when you think of how much fewer women are in leadership roles. So who do you talk to? You need to have this tight circle. Who do you go to at the end of a day when you're doubting yourself?
Oh my goodness, I do have a circle of friends that I go to all the time. We're constantly on the phone together. My husband, honestly, is my biggest champion on the planet, and my 3 kids as well, because they see me, they're like, Mom, I know you can do this. I know you can do all these things. I wish I could talk to my mom. I still kind of do, rest her soul, and my dad just passed, but they've carried in me that confidence that I can do anything. Doesn't matter, I can do anything.
And which is just X out the self-doubt. Just commit 100%.
Try to.
Try to. Well, you know what? It feels so much more clear-headed when you just zero in on what's the goal, what am I doing here. I talk to my mom every day, multiple times a day. So, just whether it's a mom or another female figure in your life, our circle of women is so important. How can women get in touch with you? And men too. We need men on board as well to be a part of these conversations.
Well, reach out to West Moines Chamber. So just Google West Moines Chamber, it pops up. I'm sure you've all seen us on social media. We're there all the time. But and then Debbie is at Wellaby as one of the Wellaby leaders. So
connect with me on LinkedIn. It's been great to connect with some of the attendees for that event.
If you could tell the younger you a piece of advice, what would it be?
I love that. Don't doubt yourself. You can do it.
It keeps coming back to
take
that.
chances. Take chances.
Okay.
Believe in yourself.
Believe in it too. Believe in the goal.
And be your authentic self. That's the perfect version of you, is you as your authentic self.
Don't you think we sometimes shrink ourselves depending on the environment? We don't want to ruffle feathers. And sometimes it's because we're one of few, if only the one woman in the room.
I'm working on being more direct. That's my big goal this year. Be direct. I'm so nice. I want everybody to love me. I want everybody to be direct, Catherine. Be direct. They will still love you even if you're direct. So that's my big thing I'm working on this year.
I like that. I like that.
So,
We can take that away.
Yes.
Beautiful way to end this conversation.